Carly's courtroom confession stuns everyone. Nina and Drew's secret exposed. General Hospital spoilers. Port Charles hadn't seen a courtroom showdown like this in years. The custody hearing for Amelia Corinthos had escalated into a full-scale war, not only for parental rights, but for pride, loyalty, and justice. Carly Spencer sat stiffly beside her attorney, her fingers wrapped tightly around the file folder that could destroy everything. Nina Reeves adjusted her blazer across the room, throwing nervous glances at Drew Kane, who refused to meet her gaze. The gallery was packed. Sunny, Willow, Michael, Jason, Sam, and Alexis sat in tense silence, their expressions unreadable. No one could have predicted what was coming. Willow's health scare and questions of Nina's fitness as a grandmother had triggered the hearing, but it had turned into something far greater. The judge demanded clarity. Nina's lawyer insisted her client was being vilified unfairly. Drew testified on her behalf, emphasizing Nina's reformed nature. Then Carly stood up. "Your Honor, I request to address the court. I have a sworn affidavit and supporting evidence that directly impacts this case." The room tensed. The judge allowed it. On the witness stand, Carly's voice trembled, not with fear, but with fury and pain long held back. "I didn't want to do this. But the truth matters more than protecting people who never hesitated to betray me." She looked directly at Nina, then Drew. "What I'm about to say will change everything." The courtroom hushed. Carly revealed that Nina and Drew had conspired to orchestrate a corporate sabotage at Aurora Media months prior. It was subtle, covert, but devastating in impact. Nina had funneled intel from Crimson to a media competitor during a merger attempt. Drew had learned of it and covered it up, allegedly to protect Nina and Willow's fragile mother-daughter bond. Carly pulled out an envelope. "This is a recorded confession from Nina to Ava Jerome. She admitted to manipulating Aurora's numbers. Drew found out, and instead of reporting it, he kept it quiet." Gasps erupted from the gallery. Willow covered her mouth. Sunny's face hardened. Drew sprang to his feet. "This is a distortion of events." "I didn't." The judge silenced him. Carly pressed forward, producing a second piece of evidence, a deleted text message thread between Drew and Nina that Carly had recovered using forensic tech from Spinelli. He told her, "We'll keep this buried. I'll protect you if you keep Willow out of it." Drew's face went white. Nina shook her head in disbelief. The court fell into shocked silence. Willow took the stand in tears. "You lied to me?" she asked Drew quietly. "You let me believe she was changing." Nina sobbed. "Willow, I only wanted time with you and the kids. I didn't mean to hurt you. You used Drew. You manipulated your way into our lives." Willow turned to Drew. "You betrayed me to protect her." Michael clenched his fists. Carly's expression was unreadable, both vindicated and heartbroken. Outside the courtroom, Michael exploded. "You risked my daughter's future to cover for that woman?" He cornered Drew, who didn't fight back. "I made a mistake. I thought I was preserving peace." "You were selling your soul for it." Carly pulled Michael back. "Don't waste your fury. Let the truth do the punishing." The judge ruled to temporarily suspend Nina's visitation pending an investigation into the allegations and ethics violations. Drew's role would be referred to the SEC and the Family Court Board. Nina collapsed into Ava's arms. Drew stood silently, shattered. The court was dismissed, but Port Charles would never be the same. That evening, Carly sat alone at the Metro Court Bar. Jason joined her. "You knew it would destroy Drew." "He destroyed himself," she replied. "I just gave him the mirror." Jason nodded grimly. "You still love him?" A pause. "Part of me will always care. But he made his choice." In her penthouse, Nina tore down photos of Willow and the children. Valentine arrived, urging her to stop the spiral. "You're not helping yourself." "I will get my family back," Nina snarled. "And Carly will pay." Willow told Michael she needed space, from all of them. "I've been used, lied to, betrayed by the people I trusted most." She packed her things and took Wiley and Amelia to stay at the Courtroom estate. She allowed visits only from Monica and Brooklyn. Michael stood on the steps, watching her leave, broken. Though no one spoke it aloud, a new war had begun. Nina began legal maneuvers against Carly, claiming invasion of privacy and evidence tampering. Drew turned himself into the SEC to mitigate damage. Sonny, caught in the crossfire, refused to defend either woman, retreating into silence. Carly, meanwhile, resumed control of Crimson, asserting power over Nina's former domain. She stood in the office window, looking down at Port Charles, resolute. "You wanted war, Nina. Now you've got it." Jason warned Carly. "You've won this battle, but Nina's not done." Carly turned to him with fire in her eyes. "Neither am I." As the skyline of Port Charles glimmered in the night, one thing was clear. The fallout from Carly's courtroom confession had only just begun.